So China just pulled a move straight out of a sci-fi movie. And no, this isn't some prototype stunt for headlines. It's real, it's flying, and it might just change how we get from A to B forever. It's called the AE-200, a sleek vertical takeoff and landing vehicle, or VTOL for short, and it's designed to replace the car as we know it. Now that's a bold claim, replace the car, but when you dig into what this thing actually does, how fast it goes, where it can fly, and what it's built to handle, it's not just bold, it's actually kind of terrifying in a good way. If you're into future tech, flying cars, or just curious where the world's headed next, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Trust me, what we're diving into next, you don't want to miss it. Let's break it all down, starting with China's AE-200 and why it's got the whole world watching. At the center of all this is the AE-200, built by Wuchang Kong Technology in Chengdu. It's not a drone, it's not a helicopter. It's a full-blown electric aircraft made for cities, designed to lift straight up, transition into high-speed cruise flight, and land vertically again. Its top speed, 320 km/h. Flight ceiling, 1,000 meters above ground. Range, 200 kilometers on a single charge. That's enough to fly from the city center to the suburbs and back, all without touching a single road. In places like Beijing or Shanghai, where traffic is gridlocked for hours, this isn't just convenient, it's transformational. No streets, no stoplights, no sitting behind a horn-happy taxi, just lift, fly, land. And it's not just about getting to work faster. The AE-200 is built to be flexible, passenger shuttle, medical transport, cargo mover, even disaster response. Imagine being airlifted to a hospital while an ambulance is still stuck in traffic, or supplies getting dropped into areas hit by floods or earthquakes. In June 2024, it completed public test flights carrying full loads and transitioning smoothly between hover and cruise, proving it's not just theoretical, it works. The AE-200 combines the vertical lift of helicopters with the efficiency of fixed-wing aircraft. No runway needed. It takes off from tight rooftops, then switches mid-air to airplane mode for speed and range. This hybrid flight system means lower energy use than traditional helicopters and smoother control in crowded airspace. Plus, its noise-reducing rotors are designed to keep it city-friendly. No thunderous chopper sounds ruining your morning coffee. Inside, it's loaded with autonomous navigation, real-time traffic coordination, and obstacle avoidance. The kind of smart systems that make flying safe, even in complex urban skies. Redundant power sources, emergency landing protocols, crash-resistant cabins, all built in. This isn't a flying toy, it's built like a vehicle you'd trust with human lives. Now, China may be leading the charge, but they're not alone. Around the world, others are trying to solve the flying transport puzzle, just from very different angles. Poland's Volonaut air bike looks like something out of Star Wars. It's a single-seat flying motorcycle that uses jet propulsion to hit speeds of 200 km/h with no exposed blades and a lightweight carbon fiber frame. In the US, Alf Aeronautics is developing a flying car that can travel 100 km in the air and over 300 km on the road on a single charge. It can switch between driving and flying with built-in safety features like a deployable parachute. France's Zapata company came up with the EsFly, a Segway-style flying platform powered by jet engines. It's fast, compact, and designed for both entertainment and serious applications like search and rescue. Jetpack Aviation, also in the US, built the JB-10, a twin turbojet backpack that reaches speeds of 160 km/h and climbs to 3,000 meters. It offers about 10 minutes of high-agility flight with minimal training, bringing personal jet flight one step closer to reality. Even New Zealand's Martin Aircraft Company got in early with their Martin Jetpack, a gasoline pan-packed ducted fanned aircraft capable of reaching altitudes of 2,500 meters. While it's faced financial hurdles, it still represents a significant push in vertical personal flight. And then there's Japan's SkyDrive, working on the SD3, an electric flying car optimized for cityscapes, compact, eco-friendly, and rooftop-ready. So yeah, it's not just one player. It's a global sprint. Everyone wants a piece of the sky. Flying vehicles aren't just about convenience. They're already changing emergency response. China's Haishen Medical Technology has developed an airborne medical drone that can perform life-saving treatments mid-flight. We're talking onboard respiratory support, IV administration, vital monitoring, and even defibrillation, all while streaming patient data live to remote doctors. It works in extreme heat or cold, carries up to 300 kg, and can operate at altitudes of 5,000 meters. Basically, it can go where ambulances and helicopters can't, like disaster zones, blocked roads, or isolated mountain regions. This isn't future talk, it's already flying. The only thing standing in the way is large-scale integration, syncing these drones with hospitals, emergency teams, and air traffic systems. In disaster zones or crisis scenarios, drones like this can mean the difference between life and death. They bring medical intervention closer to where it's needed, instantly, autonomously, and without risking human responders. Then there's the personal side of flying tech, the gadgets, the prototypes, the dream machines for individuals. Hoverboard Air from Filipino engineer Kix Mandiola is exactly what it sounds like, a real hoverboard that lifts a person using multi-rotor lift, controlled with a remote and body movement. It's compact, intuitive, and already clocked over 2 kilometers in a single flight. These kinds of machines are opening up the skies to everyday people, not just pilots or professionals. They're portable, flexible, and inching closer to affordability. There's also Jetpack Aviation's JB-10, a twin-turbo jet-powered backpack that hits 160 km/h and climbs 3,000 meters. It's designed to be flown with minimal training and has about 10 minutes of flight time. What was once sci-fi fantasy, personal jetpacks, flying boards, aerial motorcycles, is now edging toward daily use, but they're still running up against the same wall as the rest of this industry. Despite the progress, flying vehicles still face some serious challenges before they go mainstream. Flight time is a major one. Most personal aircraft can only stay airborne for 10 to 30 minutes. That's enough for a test flight, not a commute. Safety is another. Flying in open air means dealing with weather, altitude, other aircraft, and the fact that there are no lanes in the sky. Even with autonomous systems, it's a risky environment that demands backup protocols and top-tier reliability. Regulation is maybe the biggest hurdle. Most countries still don't have solid frameworks for low-altitude flying transport. What airspace can they use? Where do they land? How do you manage hundreds of them flying over neighborhoods? Infrastructure is lagging too. Cities would need vertiports, maintenance hubs, charging networks, an entire system built around vertical mobility. That won't happen overnight. And of course, there's cost. These machines are still priced like luxury vehicles or small aircraft. Until production scales and prices drop, mass adoption is out of reach. Not just about making them fly, it's about making them work in the real world. Even with all those challenges, China seems to be the furthest along in making this future real. The AE-200 isn't just flying, it's being positioned as a piece of long-term city infrastructure. Passenger shuttle, emergency lifter, regional connector, it's being designed to plug into everyday operations. Think medical logistics, rapid cargo delivery, or even automated government deployment. And with successful public test flights already complete, full-scale rollout may not be far behind. China's broader strategy includes building landing zones, updating air traffic systems, and integrating these flyers into city transit. This isn't a flashy demo, it's part of a bigger blueprint. So while other countries are still experimenting with personal craft and limited prototypes, China's building something that can scale, and soon. So is the AE-200 the car killer we've all been waiting for? Maybe not today, maybe not next year. But one thing's for sure, flying transport isn't science fiction anymore. It's real, it's flying, and it's picking up speed. Next time you're stuck in traffic, just picture it. A silent VTOL lifting off from a rooftop, gliding over the gridlock while you're still inching forward on the ground. That future, it's coming faster than most people realize. And if China keeps pushing the pace, they might not just lead the race, they might rewrite the rules. If you're into future tech, flying cars, or just want to stay ahead of what's coming, hit like, subscribe, and stick around. What's next? You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching.